Good morning, welcome to Greenwood Bonsai Studio today. We're just in preparation for our Bonsai Bash coming up this Saturday and Sunday. It features an exhibition of some of my specimen bonsai trees. We did a video on this one just a few weeks back. Acer palmatum, Shishigashira. It's called a XXL Shishigashira repot, the previous video. And we repotted it maybe about, what do you reckon, about 8 weeks ago, something about 8 weeks ago or so. It's come into leaf since, been doing really well. We've kept it in a greenhouse recently. It's doing tremendously well, growing really good. This is quite a lot of extension growth to have on a Shishigashira at this time of year in the UK. They're not known for growing an awful lot. Once they're in a pot, they slow down quite a bit. So I've got to go through this now, taking back all these long shoots back to a pair of leaves. So I'll take these long ones back like this, and then on a foliage pad like that here, once I've taken them back for show, this is growing up a little bit too much, so that also wants to come back. And then this one here, and it's quite meticulous. I'll go through this tree despite its size, sort of leaf by leaf, taking these long ones back and then these shorter ones like this. And then even down to the fact that this leaf here, well, is a bit taller than that foliage pad, so that one can come off. This one here, that one's come back a little bit more. And then here, I don't thin my Shishigashiras out. Some people take excess leaf off in summer, they take every other leaf off. But I go through and just take out these ones. They sort of grow in like layers, so I'll sort of take the top layer of a leaf off on a foliage pad, so that it gets some light into the lower ones, because these do grow quite dense, and if you don't do some sort of thinning out in summer, you'll lose a little bit of the, you can lose some inner twigs if they don't get much light. So this is my job for today now, just to go around. We've got a few cedars we're going to have on display. It's a good time of year for the maples. We're going to get those on display as well. And this is having a really good year this year. We've been feeding it with Naruko fertiliser. It's had, I think, 1 or 2 doses of that. This is helping it along. Really robust growth on it. You can see it hasn't bothered it at all that it was repotted. So this little one here, this is obvious, isn't it? This one here, that one's come back to here. And then this is a bit less obvious. Sneak that one back into here. Then this foliage pad here, this is a little bit growing up too much. Sneak that back into here. This leaf here is a little bit big, and this one next to it. Take those larger leaves off to get a bit more of a drop just here. This little one. Just work our way around it, getting it ready. This went to the Bonsai Fest show in Newark a few weeks back in March. So those of you in the UK and you went to that show, you would have seen this, but it was not. It was in bare twig. It wasn't in leaf. That's why it's got moss on it, because we put moss on prior to that exhibition. So that moss is still doing okay. And these larger leaves we can take off. People always say, "Oh, your maple's got small leaves on. How do you manage to get small leaves?" I'm just going through like this methodically, just taking off some of the larger ones, leaving ones that are a bit daintier and a bit smaller. That's what it's all about. Turn it around here, look. You can see we've already done this section. There's a little yellow leaf in there. So all these sort of, any leaf with any imperfection, well, it's not quite right, now's the time for those to be removed prior to exhibition. This one's nice, this foliage pad here, but this leaf here is a bit big, so we'll take that one off. These here are just protruding a little bit too much. Yeah. So try and be quite fussy with trees like this that are going on display for you this weekend, and hopefully we can get them all looking good. And for those of you that are visiting, it'll be a nice display, and I hope you all enjoy it.
So while Corin's trimming this Shishigashira, I'm going to take you guys for a little walk around the nursery. We'll catch up with him in a bit. So we've been prepping a lot for the bash. We've got Corin's big cedar here, looking awesome. And you may have seen it, we did a little short on repotting this massive Acer spruce. But mainly, I want to show you the colour of the maple benches at this time of year. Some really good specimens with the light just shining through them this morning. Loads of little Katsura maples, quite unusual to have this many in. Got lots of different sizes. Trident maple over rock. This is Corin's Benny Shidori out on display. Lovely pink colour. Obviously lots of Deshoujo at this time of year, looking bright red. And some more specimen Japanese maple. Chunky Trident, Arakawa, an even bigger Arakawa. Chinese quince, looking good, and the beautiful red leaves of the Deshoujo, again always stand out. Some more chunky old tridents. Springtime is a good time. Some hawthorn in flower here. And as you all know, Corin likes a cedar tree. Big cedars here. More chunky quince. You look at the trunk on that. Some little Seka Hanokis. Nice big beech tree here as well. And we've just got the marquees up ready for the nursery, for the Bonsai Bash. I'll have lots of catering, and Sean Smith will be demonstrating as well. Corin's Tanuki. Might take you a little look in the shop while we're at it as well.
Hello. Yes, I'm just arranging this new shipment of Warsaw pots that just came in yesterday, ready for the weekend. It's quite a good range. There's probably more here than we've had for a while. Probably the largest selection of Warsaw pots in the UK currently. Obviously got loads of other pots as well. If you're coming down at the weekend, come and have a look.
Anyway, we might go and check on Corin now. He must be done by now.
I'm nearly done. Not quite. Just got this last bit to do at the top. Just some of these larger excess leaves. That last shoot there to come off the top. And then that's all the long ones off. Looking tidier. And I'll have a little sit down and take off some more individual leaves. But if I spin it round there, you can see it. Now it's been neatly trimmed. Get rid of this debris that we've made. I'll have a little look at it at eye level. There's a few of these bits hanging down from foliage pads. Some of these leaves we can cut off or pull off just to get the definition through. A lot of people, when they're trimming a tree like this, they'll trim this sort of thing back, but then they don't realise, yeah, that you can go in, take this underside stuff off and just get a higher level of refinement to your trees by doing that. Not just taking off extension growth, but taking off extension growth and just looking at every other leaf, just thinking, do I need that leaf? Is it better with it or without it? Like these few here, these are a little bit too proud. This little section is actually coming off that shoot there, so I reckon I can take that whole shoot back into there. This one here is a bit tall, this one here. And also, when you're doing something like this prior to exhibition, one main thing is that you're always trying to trim it so it looks like it hasn't just been trimmed. If you can see a lot of cut marks on it where it's been trimmed back, that's not what you want. So you want to be quite precise, so it doesn't look like it's just been had a recent haircut.